All right, guys, welcome back to Lost and Finding. Here is Hunt and Fill, episode number 9, boxes 19 and 20 of the entire series. I'm hoping I have 3 boxes of this style that are all 2025 fillies. I'm hoping that's not the case here, so I'm a little more hopeful there. We did get that 1946 Denver and a couple of Buffalo fillers in the last episode. I'd love to have another one in this. So let's crack into it. Let's go, Buffalo. Very nice. Roll number 9 gives us the first Buffalo of the box. Got a couple of 40s over here. I do not see a date. It feels like I tried to scope it a little bit, and it looks like that's probably a 9. And no idea if there's a mint mark. So this is a Nick-a-date candidate. But for the moment, we're going to put it right there and finish this stuff and get into that stuff. And at the half box wrap up, we'll know if we have a date or not. Here we are on roll 11, and we have a book filler. We need the 1953S, and we now have the 1953S. Very cool. Very excited about that. This is turning out all right. Let's keep going. All right, another fun coin, not worth a lot of money, but very cool. This is an SMS 1967. That was a special mint strike. These were, they didn't do mint sets in 65, 66, or 67, but they still made some pretty coins for collectors, and somebody broke it out of the little set and spent it. And now it's mine. And I'm pretty sure that's going to be an upgrade. So I'll just put it over there next to the stuff for the wrap up. Very cool. Finding stuff. This is getting exciting. More, please. Well, a dime is always a pleasant surprise when you're hunting nickels, making 5 cents. I found a dime in several of the boxes so far. But it's even better. I mean, it's not in great shape, obviously, but it is a 1969, and yes, it is the reverse of the 68. So it has the proof reverse. You know, a 1 dime hunt. I got the proof reverse. And that might be the first one. I don't hunt a lot of dimes. That might be the first one I've found. I find the 70Ds pretty often, but very cool. So 5 cents and a variety. So now we just need silver for like a modern fill the board. V-nickel would also be nice, but let's see what happens. Okay, that's a fill the board. Nice, 1944. It is a Philadelphia. I already have it, but I am willing to bet that this is going to upgrade the one I have because this one is so bright compared to most silver nickels I find, which are like dark and oxidized, but not bad. Very cool. So that is so cool. All right, so I'll put it up there next to the SMS. All right, well, I guess I could just quit right now, right? Okay, let's go. Buffalo number 2. Dateless. I did flip it and I don't see a mint mark. But, I don't know, could be something there. It looks like another Nicodate candidate. But very cool. Buffalo number 2. Put it up here next to the other Buffalo. All right, guys. Box number 1 of Hunt and Fill number 9 is going to give us at least one more find. That is a 1928 Philadelphia Buffalo. Very cool. Going to put it over here next to the other Buffaloes. And then we'll get back into this. This is a really good box. And there's a short out there that I did in the middle of this for that quarter. It wasn't in a roll. All right, let's finish this up. Can we get one more find? All right, guys, so that is the end of the first box for Hunt and Fill number 9, and wow, what a box it was. Your standard 40s and 50s. Again, look out for that short for that 2023 S that popped up in the middle of this hunt. So 40s and 50s, I did find 2 pennies, which was a little frustrating, but we had a dime, so we were up a penny. I do have the Canadian, then Real Find, Special Mint set from 1967. Very nice. We had the dime, which is actually, it's a 1969, but as we saw, it is the reverse of the 68. That's what that extra detail is. So we got variety. We got essentially proof. We have 3 Buffaloes. One, we obviously saw the date, was clear as day, 1928. The other 2, we are going to nicodate here in just a second. And then, honestly, the most silver-colored silver nickel I've ever found. I usually find them, they're a little darker. I don't know, maybe this one was in a collection. Doesn't seem to be clean. It seems like it's got some mint luster. But that was the 1944 Philadelphia. So very cool there. And then to round it all out, we did get the 1953 San Francisco, which means I get to break out my high-tech spreadsheet and cross off another nickel. Thank you. All right, that's quite the wrap up for one box. Please don't be all 2025s, please. All right, so I just slotted the 1953 San Francisco that I found, which is cool. And then, as it turns out, I did nicodate those Buffaloes. Ended up with the 1928 we obviously could see. Did end up with a 1919S. And there's a 1916 Philadelphia that I just dropped on the floor. So it'll make its way into the book once I stop recording this, and then we'll get into opening the next box.